Thinking about moving to McDonough, Georgia, and wondering what you can get in the upper 400s to upper 500s? Today, I'm taking you inside a newer community people have been asking me about, Anderson Point Estate. Hey, I'm Joanna Miles, local real estate specialist here in Henry County. I help buyers, especially those relocating or looking at new construction. I help them figure out where they actually want to live, not just what house to buy. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through what it really feels like to live here. The homes, the layout, the location, and who this neighborhood is actually a good fit for. Let's go see it. As you come into Anderson Point Estates, the first thing you'll notice is how clean and well kept everything feels. This is a new community, so you're getting that fresh construction look. The streets are wide, the homes have a consistent style, and overall, it gives that quiet, tucked away feel while still being close to everything. All of the homes are new construction, typically ranging from upper 400s to upper 500s, depending on the size and upgrades. You'll see a mix of traditional and craftsman style homes with brick and siding combinations. These homes have solid square footage over 3,000 square feet. Now, one thing I really like about this community is that Pulte Homes gives buyers more customization options than what you'll see with some other builders in the area. You're not just picking a floor plan and that's it. You can actually make it feel like your home. Things like your countertop colors, flooring, carpet, even your brick scheme on the outside, dark color, and the elevation style of your home, those are all choices you typically get to make. And depending on the plan, you can choose additional bedrooms or flex space, which is huge if you need a home office, playroom, or something that fits your lifestyle a little better. So for buyers who want that semi-custom feel without going fully custom, this is definitely a strong option. And overall, the neighborhood has a very calm residential feel. It's the kind of place where people are out walking kids, the kids are riding bikes, and you're not dealing with a lot of cut-through traffic. So if you're looking for something that feels peaceful but still connected, this really checks that box. One of the biggest advantages of this area is the location. You're just minutes from everyday shopping like Publix, Kroger, and plenty of dining options. You're also not far from I-75, which makes commuting or getting to Atlanta and the airport much more manageable. For a lot of my relocation clients, that balance between quiet living and convenience is exactly what they're looking for. And if you're specifically interested in new construction, I also have a new construction guide that breaks down what to expect, how to navigate the builder's incentives, and things most people don't find out until it's too late. The link is in the description below. One thing I like about this community is you're not stuck with just one or two options. There are multiple plans depending on how much space you need, whether you want a primary on the main or how you can actually live day to day. The Frazier plan is one of the more popular plans. This one is around 3,100 square feet to 3,300 square feet with 4 to 5 bedrooms and about 3.5 to 4 bathrooms depending on the options you choose. You have options with this plan. You can add a flex space inside or extend space into the garage depending on your needs. There's also a large loft upstairs, tons of closet space, and options like adding a front porch or a covered back patio. This one really works well if you want space and flexibility. I have a video for you, so check it out. See if you can count how many closets that are available. Before we keep going, if you're thinking about moving to McDonough or anywhere in Henry County, I put together a free relocation guide that walks you through the process step by step. And if you're specifically interested in new construction, I also have a new construction guide that breaks down what to expect, how to navigate builder incentives, and things most people don't find out until it's too late. I put a link for both guides in the description below. The Braddock is another strong option, also around 3,100 square feet with 4 to 5 bedrooms. One thing I like about this plan is the primary suite is on the main level, which a lot of buyers specifically ask for. If you go with 4 bedrooms, you can also have a flex space that works perfectly for an office. Upstairs, you still get that loft space, giving you separation between the main living area and additional bedrooms. And just like the Frazier, you still get those upgrade options, finishes, layouts, and all that. So let's look at that plan. Now you've seen the Frazier and the Braddock, let's see which one is your favorite. Another plan available here is the Liston. This one is just over 3,100 square feet with 4 to 5 bedrooms or 3 to 4 bathrooms. It's a 2-story layout with a really open main level like the others. You still get that loft space upstairs and flexibility with how you use the rooms. This is a good option if you want something spacious but still very functional without going too large. Then you have the Tunney, which steps things up a bit in size. This one is around 3,600 to almost 3,700 square feet with 4 to 5 bedrooms and up to 4 bathrooms. It also gives you a 3-car garage option, which is something you don't always see, and lots of buyers love that extra space. So if you need more room or storage, this is definitely one to look at. The largest plan here is the Dempsey. This one goes up to nearly 4,000 square feet with up to 5 or even 6 bedrooms and around 3.5 to 4 bathrooms. So if you need a lot of space, multi-generational living, or you just want a bigger home feel, this plan gives you that option. One thing buyers always ask about is amenities, and Anderson Point Estates does have them. There's a community pool and a playground, which is great, especially if you have kids or just want that neighborhood feel where people can gather and connect. Now, one thing you have to keep in mind, the amenities are actually located on the Anderson Point Summit side of the community, where the homes there are a bit smaller, generally around 3,000 square feet. So if you're on the estate side, you're still part of that community. You do have access to all the amenities. You're just not right next to them. For some buyers, that's actually a plus because you get the benefit of the amenities without the extra traffic or the noise right outside your door. The HOA for this subdivision is $900 per year. So who is Anderson Point Estates really good fit for? This neighborhood works really well for buyers who want new construction, a manageable price point compared to some higher end areas, and a clean, well-maintained community feel. It's especially popular with move-up buyers, families, and anyone relocating who wants something either move-in ready or they have the option to customize the build that they want. Now, just to give you a real balanced perspective, this neighborhood is a great option if you're looking for new construction with a little more flexibility. You do get larger lots compared to a lot of newer construction, which is something I know a lot of buyers are looking for right now. And with a builder like Pulte, you always have the ability to customize your home so it doesn't feel like every house is exactly the same. So if your goal is something move-in ready, but still personalized in a location that's convenient to everything, this is definitely a community you'll want to consider. And depending on timing, the builder will often have incentives available, whether that's help with closing costs or interest rate options. So that's something I always recommend asking about because it can make a pretty big difference in your monthly payment or your cash to close. If you're thinking about moving to McDonough, Georgia and want to see homes at Anderson Point Estates or neighborhoods like it, feel free to reach out. My information's on the screen. I'm always happy to help you figure out what fits best for you. And if this video was helpful, go ahead and like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.